Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our channel of Three of Pentacles. And we're continuing our Black History Month series. And we're tarot card readers that like to read on world news and things that are happening. And I'd like to introduce my soul sisters, our beautiful Kyla and our beautiful Lynn.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah. So we just want to remind everybody this is for entertainment purposes only. I will only say that once now. So in this video, we're going to pull on Wendy Williams. She's been in the news a lot recently. And we're just going to pull some tarot cards on her. We're going to do a general pull on her, and then we're going to find out some things. Let's say a few years ago, she kind of passed out on TV. She's been having recently trouble with her legal guardian. She's saying that she's locked up. She was on the Breakfast Club radio show with Charlemagne the God, the Breakfast Club, Charlemagne the God, and she was coming out with a lot of stuff. So we are going to do. Oh, okay, you got that short there, right?
Yeah, you
Okay,
want to start
you
with
got
her
that.
fall? You want to start with her
Yeah,
fall?
let's do that. Actually, yeah. So this happened back in
7 years ago.
2017,
Yep.
7 years ago, and she was on TV doing her thing. It was Halloween. She was dressed in the Statue
Statue
of
of Liberty.
Liberty costume. And then all of a sudden, she starts getting tongue twisted and everything like that. And she's trying to introduce her next guest, and she couldn't really say it. Then all of a sudden, anyway, you'll see what happened.
Oh, you know what? We're probably not going to be able to hear it because I'm plugged in. Hold on.
So it was a lot of fun. Let's get started. Our first caress. The show cut to black and went to an extra long commercial break.
Yeah, so I hope they can hear that. But anyway, there wasn't really much to hear. It's just that she was just standing there doing her thing, was going to introduce a guest. And and back then I remember people were saying, "Oh my goodness, what did she see? That did she see some type of image come that only she could see, or somebody people thought they were you remember that Kyla? I mean you checked that out, right?
I didn't usually follow her show or anything, but I remember seeing that come across maybe YouTube even. Yeah, and it was sort of strange because it's like her eyes shifted from where she was looking and like she was seeing something. At least it looked like that. So it is
Yeah.
really strange.
Yeah, and a lot of people are thinking that they have this technology called voice to head or something like that. So they were thinking that they transmitted something to her head for her to see something, and some people thought it was just fake.
Play it without the sound because you can just watch. You want everybody to look at her eyes anyway.
Yeah, here she goes, and she's getting tongue twisted now. She's getting a little dizzy, and
Her
now
eyes
she's
are
like,
twitching, and yep.
and then she sees something coming towards her, and she just, oh boy,
And she was down.
she went straight down. I
Yep.
mean, she could have been acting. I remember when I saw that back in 2017, it kind of shocked me, and I was like, whoa, what's that? So we're gonna pull on what she actually saw, or a general pull. How do I want to do this? What really happened to her when she passed out? What did she
Do we
see?
want to start with a general poll and then we can do a second poll on what happened there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do that so we can find out a little bit more about her. Who is she? Is
Okay,
she
yeah.
Yeah.
is she good? Is she good
Yeah.
for mankind, humanity, or
And Kyla, while you're doing that, I'm going to go turn on this light here. I'll be right
Okay,
back.
sure. So yeah, so we're going to do just a general poll and let's see what the universe wants to tell us.
Wendy Williams?
Mhm. Hmm. Interesting. I don't have any bad cards really as yet. Let's see.
Good. That may be why
I'm
she
going,
feels so attacked.
yeah, quite possibly.
It's probably better
Sure.
before. Let me adjust something else.
All right, there we go.
I'm gonna share screen. And you're right, nothing really bad.
No, we don't have any devil cards. We don't have
Mhm.
any, we don't have the moon. We do have the King of Cups, and that could sometimes be something hidden, but here it's kind of like if, to me, what comes to my mind with the other cards around is like if she was balancing a lot of emotions and there's a lot of storms around her, like a lot of bad things that she knows about,
Yeah.
maybe she didn't really get into. And I'm saying this because the other cards are not too bad. She actually comes up as the Four of Wands, which is like, a sort of victory card.
Happy celebration. So once
Right.
upon a
Yeah.
time, she might have been pretty happy.
Right. And then we have the King of Swords as card number 2. So she was speaking truth. She was giving a lot of information. As far as I saw, a lot of celebrities didn't like her, maybe because she was
Yeah.
selling some secrets. Who knows? In the past, we have a card that says she was working very hard at things. Then we have in the environment, we have the Eight of Cups, which is like walking away. It's almost like if, and this is an emotion card, and the cups are emotions, like she's leaving things behind and she's walking away.
I mean,
Three-
I think with the Four of Pentacles on the bottom and the Nine of Wands, I think she definitely felt like she was being attacked by something, and maybe she didn't really know who it was either.
or maybe it was more than one
Could
coming
be.
from different directions, because we have the Nine of Wands. It's like
Yeah.
if the person has been through a battle, she's been through a lot. And we have read about, a troubled history of, drugs and alcohol, and also some other things that came up. So she has had a troubled past, balancing a lot of things with those
What do you,
two pentacles. Yeah.
what are you getting, Barbara?
I don't know. I mean, this is kind of like general. This
Just
is
a
a general pull on
yeah.
her.
Mm-hmm.
What general pull on her? It looks like,
Yeah, she's a decent, yeah,
she's a decent
human being.
celebrity. She's probably a little tired of her many successes that she's had. A little, maybe not tired of it, but at a price. Maybe she's really actually physically tired, because
Mhm.
Nine of Wands could be physically tired.
Well, those could be
But
all her illnesses too. Seems like she
mhm,
has several of them listed too.
yeah. And that King of Cups, there's still something that's kind of not really seen, but not really seen.
Mhm.
That King of Cups that's at the bottom of the deck. King of Swords shows that she's a very good speaker and speaking the truth, of course. So it looks like she's I mean, a decent celebrity.
Yep, yep.
And by the way, she started in radio, and she's written a lot of books. So yes, she's very good with this, with speaking.
Mhm.
For people that don't know her, she had that talk show. That's what we just showed you. She had her show from 2008 to 2021.
Yeah.
She's about 60 years old, more or less. Radio DJ before all of that. A lot of people knew her. She once said that she always spoke out about a lot of stuff, though. She said stuff about Bill Cosby and rappers. And she also said that, read this here. It says once she said that Tupac, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but she says that Tupac was in jail. And sometimes you know what happens to dudes when they're in jail. Let's just say that. So she said that.
Do you
That's
want
one of,
me to play the video of Diddy on her show 7 years ago?
yeah. So she's kind of controversial. She wrote a lot of books while you're getting that up. Troubled family history, like Kaila said. And just recently, people are wondering where she is and what's going on with her.
Let's see.
Look at how she reacts. He tells her that he met her son backstage.
But now 16-year-old.
Well, I met backstage was
He did.
he's a great young
Oh, cute. You represent a lot. to a lot of people in general. I mean,
People think that Diddy said this to intimidate her because, I mean, we all know Wendy knew a lot about what was going on in Hollywood. I couldn't believe how much Diddy was lying throughout this entire video. He was actually dating Cassie during this time, and when he was asked about his relationship with her, he made it seem like they had a perfect relationship and that he really loved her. Did you guys see this interview between Diddy and Wendy?
Yeah. So you couldn't really tell when it was playing right now, but when he said that he met her son, she kind of really stuttered and
Stumbled and tried to catch herself for sure. Yeah.
try to catch herself because like, I met your son back there. And I think the girl in the video right here is kind of implying that, I know your son, so you better just kind of be careful with it. I think she did another video with him that um she said something and she had to apologize to him on the
Did
show.
it?
Yeah. I don't know if I sent you that video, but she had apologized and he looked at her like, you're gonna get it, girl.
Yeah.
And shortly after that, things started happening. Now, I don't know if that video was before or after the Statue of Liberty one. I'm not really sure.
Well, it was
That-
2017. It was the same year, so it was probably pretty close.
2017. But I can imagine that she knows a lot of stuff about a lot of people because she was in the radio before. So you didn't really see her face. She's like doing radio shows and getting really, really big. And she came down to Florida one time and I actually met her. I mean, I didn't really meet her, but she was doing a show and I was in the audience in the front. And that was when I was trying to do songs and get famous and all of that. And I was giving my CD out to everybody. And I called her over. It was at the end of the show, and I called. I said, "Hey, Wendy, here, I got something for you. Check it out." Because I just did that to Jamie Foxx. I did that to a lot of people that I met. So she came over, and I handed her my CD, and she was like, she thought it was something really important, I guess. So and then she didn't take it. So, but I guess she was kind of tired at the end of the show. I didn't think that she was.
Look at some of the crazy pictures they post about her.
And it
Yeah.
feels ever since she got sick, they say this has been her general look. Those eyes
Yeah.
don't look normal,
Yeah.
I mean,
And those are very big eyes compared to if that's really her,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that she looks different there.
Yeah, completely. Yeah.
Well, do you all want to do a pull on her legal guardian to see because when she was on Charlemagne's show a couple of weeks ago, I was at some friend's house and I saw this video, The Breakfast Club, and they were interviewing her because she's apparently locked up somewhere because she's not doing well mentally. And she said, they took my phone, they took this, I can't get out, I can't do this, and I can't do that, and how they're treating her in there. So she finally got her phone back and called into the Breakfast Club. I don't know how they kind of planned that, but they did, and she spoke. And she says that her legal guardian, well, the legal guardian is so-called, says that she has a severe dementia thing. But what I would like to know, what we would like to know, is her legal guardian. Does her legal guardian?
This her legal guardian right here?
I can't talk tonight. No, that's a friend of hers.
Oh.
But her legal guardian is Sabrina Morrissey. I think she's in another picture. But we would like to know if her legal guardian has good intentions, or is she somebody that's just trying to help keep her locked up or whatever. So I guess I'll pull on that, right?
You got it. Go, girl.
Okay. Let's see the intentions. We'll just look around the intentions of Wendy Williams' legal guardian called Sabrina Morrissey. Her intentions towards Wendy. Because there's some things that they could do legally here in America. Like if somebody is having mental
Obviously the
issues.
court, they must have went to court for her to have a legal guardian. So
Yeah. And here in the States, they could do something called Baker Act, I think, if they see that you're having some type of mental issues, they can legally, a relative or a friend can basically have you locked up.
yeah.
So
That could be troublesome, right?
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
really look at that process closely.
While I was watching that show, I was thinking, well, if she feels that her guardian is against her, who hired her? Why you just
Well,
fire her?
yeah, is she a court-appointed guardian? She's got children, so I don't understand why. So this person must be a family member,
No,
because I don't know.
no, I don't think so because she's Caucasian and Wendy's not. So maybe, or maybe she is a family member, but from what I see, she's just a regular type of
Yeah,
legal person or something like that. Okay, let me see.
because the courts don't typically assign other court-appointed people, so I don't know.
No,
It's a little
I
bizarre.
can't open up Google, but
Yeah, don't woo-woo. Yeah, people can do their own research too, find out
yeah,
more.
Mhm.
absolutely. So the way that I asked is, what are the intentions of Wendy Williams, legal guardian, towards her? And the Ace of Cups is the legal guardian. So there's some type of emotional connection with her and Wendy. And what does she have towards the feelings that she has, the intentions that she has towards Wendy is the Emperor. The Emperor is almost a father figure.
Yeah,
So there's a father figure that's kind of harsh on it. You know, they do hard love with that. You know, see the Five of Swords
Five of Swords
below
on
it.
it. Yeah,
A father with hard love. She's looking out for the best for her. The Three of Wands that's at the top. So she's looking at the out for the best for her. But of course, there's a little bit of uncomfortableness, and probably disappointment in between them because she wants to help her and she's being too harsh on her, and she's doing hard love. So and also the reason that a lot of things that she's not letting Wendy do, what I'm getting is that she hates to do it, but she has to. So there's that the Ace of Cups emotion with that Ten of Wands is like, doggone it, you're making it hard on me. I'm trying to help you, woman, and you're making it hard on me. You're going around to these radio shows and you're making me seem like a bad person, and you really need help. And that's what I'm getting. I don't really see any weird cards. I thought I was going to see who knows what.
yeah. Can
What do
you,
you get? Huh?
if Kyla doesn't have much more to, while Kyla's given her, can you pull two more cards and to see if Wendy's really sick? Is she really mentally
Okay.
sick? I'd be curious to know what
Okay.
clarifier. Yeah.
I get
Oh,
a major arcana.
Mm-hmm.
So there's something that they're not telling us
yeah.
about it.
High
And
Priestess.
and it's aspected with the Queen of Pentacles.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
So there's something that's been factoring in, and they're not telling the public. So
Yeah.
there's something really going on with Wendy. There's something really going on with
Yeah, because
Wendy.
Pentacles is Earth, so it could easily be sicknesses and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that she's worrying about. So
That's a
yeah,
health card right there, yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Pentacles. So, oh boy, what I'm getting is
What do
that it's not like everybody's thinking.
yeah, I don't think so either. What do you think, Kyla?
I was going to ask you, card number one, I think I got it from your reading. So card number one is the guardian. Card number two is how she relates towards Wendy. So you didn't ask so card number two is not Wendy. It's just what is her intention towards her,
Towards
right?
Wendy, yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I think I agree with you, but then I'm looking at the clarifiers, the Ten of Swords and then the Three of Cups, together with the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And I think there is a lot more going on than they're letting on. Who is behind it all and so on. It may not just be the legal guardian. There may be much more behind it, is what I'm thinking. But
Do
then
you
the
think?
Ten of Swords is kind of like being stabbed in the back.
Yeah,
And
well,
then there's the Three of Cups, like some kind of celebration card, right? So I'm not sure with these cards. I am getting a little bit of overdoing some gossip and innuendo with the Page of Swords. But then we have the Ten of Wands and we have the Five of Swords. I think there's a lot of untruths happening here. I think there's a lot of overdoing of things, and I don't think we're getting the total truth in all of it that's coming across.
okay. I just kind of got a little bit of a download while you were talking on that one, Kyla. And the Ten of Swords and the Three of Cups. I think Wendy knows about the meaning of the Three of Cups, which it can be a lot of
Mhm.
times for us.
Mhm.
And she may have had to surrender for this, and they may be kind of somewhat holding her captive for her own protection.
Okay.
Hmm.
Should we ask your pendulum or should we pull some cards on that one if there's truth to that?
Let's do both.
Okay.
Because those two other cards you pulled, Barbara, was it the High Priestess?
The High Priestess and the
Queen of
Queen.
Pentacles.
Right. So the High
So
Priest,
there's some type of yeah.
it's kind of well aspected with the Queen of Pentacles, right? Because sometimes the High Priestess can be read both ways.
Yep. Yep.
It can be a really intuitive person,
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything necessarily nefarious.
or it can be read as the other way. So, or someone who with hidden intentions. But then we have the Queen of Pentacles, so that's kind of well aspecting it. But I think what it's saying, there's something hidden about what they're saying about her health. That's what I'm getting. There's more to it.
So what they're saying is that she's has the dementia and Alzheimer, that type of stuff, but maybe there's something else going on with her and they don't want her, talking about it.
Yeah, that's pendulum swinging yes as you're talking,
Yeah.
Barbara, to all of that. Mhm.
So I don't think we're getting the total truth about her health. I
No.
think someone is either keeping information from coming out to the public, sort of holding her back so that she doesn't reveal more or something like that.
Yep. Pendulum swinging yes the whole time. Yep. And I think it is kind of for Wendy's own protection as well. So she's not just spilling the beans about everything. And so they're keeping her protected. And we're getting a yes on that too.
Well,
Okay.
as you were talking, I was thinking, I was shuffling my cards and I was asking what's really going on with her and her health.
Yeah. Yep.
So it looks like there's something even more. And I got two major arcana. What's really
Yep.
going on with her health?
Yep.
Something much more serious than that,
Yep.
Mhm.
than dementia.
Yeah. Pendulum saying yes. It's agreeing with you too
Yeah.
as you're talking. Yep.
And this is at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if if that's a transformation or, I mean, these are three major arcana right here.
Yeah. Yep.
So there's something going on with her health that I guess they probably don't even want her to know because she would
Might
talk
be.
about it.
Might be.
Barbara, can you pull two more cards and ask, is it externally induced or, like, is it because of something someone is giving
Was it the
it?
Want to ask that?
Yeah.
Ask it like that? Okay.
Because those eyes, like, to me,
Yeah.
it signals to me, and this is just my opinion, I don't know, that like if you're taking some kind of medication and it's like that's one of the side effects, it's like you're here but you're not really there.
Yeah. So I asked, like Lynn says, was it that's a careful card right there. And then I get, so it could be a combination of two things.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
Combination of two things.
She's probably been being attacked for a while. And I would say that interview with Diddy might have been the beginning of it between the two of them.
Yeah, and with that Knight of Pentacles, I see like if she's been given something
Yep.
from outside.
Yeah, well, that's definitely a tangible thing right there.
Yep.
Mhm.
Tangible, careful, practical, but it's tangible. And
Yeah.
then here's another pentacle. So both pentacles, those are tangible things. So she asked if it was that inoculation, if it was the jibby.
Yep.
And these are pentacles. So I would say that would give me a yes.
So does my little friend. Say hello to my little friend who's been singing yes the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hasn't changed a bit. It just keeps saying, yep, you're right on, ladies.
Now cheerleader. We have our cheerleader over there tonight. So
Oh.
yes, so it looks like she's a
Hot
pretty
mess.
good hot mess, yeah. Pretty good celebrity, with good intentions. She started in the radio business. She's extremely good,
Yep.
extremely controversial.
Yep.
And then, when you get good in Hollywood, sometimes you have to do certain
They expect things of you.
expect things of you.
Right.
But some people get in like she got in when she's really good, and then she happened to just get better and get more famous, and she ended up on TV
Yep. Yep.
and ended up knowing a lot of stuff that maybe she shouldn't have known. I mean, maybe it was best not to know, because sometimes it's best not to know some things.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that was a wicked laugh. Oh boy. And I'm with this light tonight. I'm looking like the kind of weird. All
Great.
right. Did y'all have
Well,
any other questions
no.
about
No,
yeah.
I think people, if they want to know more, do your research. And then if you want us to ask any more questions about her, put them in the comments and we'll pull more
Yeah.
cards.
Good idea.
Exactly. And just as a reminder, do your critical thinking. Like Lynn says, do your own research. We're 3 tarot card readers. We're not politicians. We're not doctors. We're not lawyers, not referees or anything like that. We're not trying to be anything else. Not, at least not during this video.
We're
So
just
that's what
reading the
we're doing.
cards.
We're just reading the cards.
Yeah.
And if y'all have anything that you would like us to read on, we'll do that too. Thank you for watching the videos, and please like, share, and subscribe. And beware of the scammer people, because if you're a big channel, they'll get you. And even if you're a small channel, they'll get you.
Yep.
So just watch out for that.
We won't reach out to you first. And we also have a Facebook community, so feel free to join us there.
Yes. Thank you for watching.
Thank you
Bye.
for watching.